Howdy, this is Bob Casper. How's it going? Listen, we're just testing this out, and hopefully I won't be making too much movement, and you'll be able to understand everything I have to say. And the great thing is going to be is that I'm going to give you a complete overview of Impact 145, 25, 25, the one funnel professional FIFO system. I'm going to tell you about what all that is and how that's going to make a difference in your financial future dramatically. With the changes that are going on with Empower Network and with the system that I put together for thousands and thousands of people, it's going to make your life so much easier. And you're going to understand, because I'm going to combine the two together. David Wood has put a lot of training programs together, and I put a lot of training programs together. And the two of these training programs are going to make your life unbelievable. And I realize that over time, you're going to become an expert on online marketing and how to make or create wealth and never have to look back again. And that's really, really exciting to me. That's my passion. So I'm going to create these hangouts, and I'm going to try to keep them between 5 to 10 minutes long, and that's it, because I believe you're busy. And not only that, if I go on for a half hour, 45 minutes, or an hour, you lose 85, 90% of what I'm telling you. So these hangouts are going to be short to the point. And then I'm going to have hangouts with people individually, and I'm going to be taping them on Google Hangout. And I want people to be totally honest with me. I want people to tell me how they feel right now. What's going on in their mind? Are they nervous? Are they afraid? Do they not understand? What's it going to take to help calm everybody down and get them working in the same direction? We're going to talk about teamwork. We're going to talk about value add. We're going to talk about leverage. We're going to talk about residual income. We're going to talk about passive income. We're going to talk about asset-driven income. All these things are so important, and nobody spends any time discussing why those are so important to everybody who gets in business online, whether it's MLM, network marketing, whatever it is. People need to have an education before they get started. That's why I'm talking about Impact 45, 125, 125 is the hybrid entrepreneur on training wheels. Because when you come in, you're not going to have all of the skills and training and education you need to be successful. That's why I put this whole system together. It's, they talk about teamwork, they talk about value add, they talk about helping people, and they don't do it. I'm sorry, they just don't do it. This does it. This will give you what you need to succeed. And if you take the time to watch these videos and you put together what David Wood has put together and what I'm putting together, and you understand it clearly, you will be so excited. See, we talk about traffic and leads and prospects and all those kinds of things. We need people who really, really, truly are trying to make income online and not trying to teach them how to become salespeople, because they don't want to be salespeople. Nobody wants to be salespeople. What you want to be, okay, is a person that creates steady cash flow month after month for the rest of your life. Now, products and services have to be sold, okay? But that's not the major, that was my wife behind me, but that's not the major purpose of this whole system. It's about teaching you how do you create wealth by helping other people. J. Paul Getty said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people than 100% of one. Because if one goes away and you have 100%, your whole business is gone. But if you have 90 or you have 100 and one goes away, you still have 99 working for you. And so for those 99 to stay there working for you, guess what? You have to be their mentor. You have to be their coach. You have to be their manager. You have to be their leader. You have to be your encourager. And what you need to do is show them how to create income. Not only show them, take them step by step, hand to hand, and take them through the process. That's why when we talk about the one funnel professional FIFO system, it is one funnel. It's not 10, it's not 20, it's not 100. It's not all these people creating their own funnel and trying to get people into there. That is totally ludicrous. Okay, and you can understand why in a minute. Now, some people have a knack for recruiting people, and some people struggle at recruiting people. But there's two key elements to everybody's success, and that is consistency and doing two things that they need to do. And the two things they need to do is they need to get their money in a situation where the money is working for them. Okay? 99.95% of the population, they have no money, no investment whatsoever working for them. Now let's sidestep just a little bit so you understand what I'm talking about. A savings account isn't working for you. If you let's say you get 3%, okay, inflation's 5, 6, or 7%. Most of the things that are in inflation, they don't even count them as inflation anymore. So they're giving you this low rate. Oh, inflation's only 4.55%. No, it's not. Have you ever looked at your phone bill? How many taxes are on there that you have to pay? Tax for this, a tax for that, tax for everything. Your cable bill, same thing. All these bills, all of a sudden, are infused with taxes. So you can't tell me that your savings account is going to beat that type of inflation. It's not. You just don't have the power to do it. Okay, so when we talk about creating wealth, you got to create commissions that are going to pay you up well and above inflation. Okay? And so that's where Empower Network comes in. They pay you 70% commission on every product sold. Okay? Now, this is not about going out and selling millions and millions of products. It's not. And I'm going to teach you that through this whole process. So let's get started. So I'm going to go to a live screen shot, and I'm going to show you a part of a presentation. And then I'm going to go through that presentation foil by foil, frame by frame. I'm going to teach you about why Empower 145, 2525 is so powerful. And the formula is the 64555. And that's a little bit tiny different than the Empower Network. The Empower Network is 5555. And the reason we go 64, it's the same amount of people, 25 people in the pack. But the 6-4 is very unique. See, because we're in this together, okay? And if you know and you understand the Empower Network compensation plan, which most people don't, okay? When you get 6 people, you've sold 6 people on a couple products, what it's called the Kalatu blogging system and the Inner Circle, and you get 6. Basically, out of the first 6 people, 3 of your recruits or customers pay me out of the 6, 3 of them get passed up to me. So if we go 5 and 5 and 5 and 5, that means I get 3 out of your first 5, so you get to keep 2. So it's more important that we go to 6. So you keep 3, I keep 3, it's 50-50. And on all of the products sold, you get a 70% commission. So the way it works out is you're going to get a $262.50 commission, and I'm going to get a $260. And I'm going to get that because I'm helping you, because I'm showing you, because I'm holding your hand. And you'd probably never kick off your business. But by doing this, because these are residual commissions, because every month you're going to renew these products, okay, you're going to have $262.50 coming in. Now, in the second 4 customers that you get, you're going to keep 3, I'm going to get 1. So that's great. You're getting 75%, I'm getting 1. And then on the third set, which is 5, and then the fourth set is 5, and then the fifth set is 5, you're going to get 80%. I'm going to get 20%. So it gets better and better and better for you as you go on, okay? But out of the first 6, I get 3, and that's great if I'm helping you, if I'm setting things up and I'm making things good for you. So that's just a sort of a caveat to get you into this. Okay, so now let's go to the share the screen. And so this is it right here. And you should be able to see, we're going to go to the slideshow. And my name is Bob Casper. And I just want you to know that we're talking about Empower Network. And we're talking about creating wealth for the rest of your life, starting from today forward. And we're going to do this without a lot of risk. We're going to do this without a huge investment. And we're going to do it very methodically and in a way that everything you get involved with can be 100% duplicated. Now, I don't know if I'm being recorded or not, because I don't see the camera. So if not, when I get out of this thing, you'll be back, you'll see me live, and we'll go from that. Okay, so the first thing is the name of this organization. It's an organization within Empower Network. Empower Network is the fuel to all of the income. Impact 14525 is the duplicatable system that everybody who gets in will succeed. Now, David Wood is saying that this new Kalatu Premium is going to help everybody who gets involved to be successful. Okay? Well, I'm taking it one step further. I'm making sure you won't fail and you won't drop out the back end. Okay? Because everybody who gets into these businesses, if they struggle, they quit because they don't know how to get past their struggles. So Impact 14525 is the name of the process. Okay, as I mentioned before, this is the one funnel professional FIFO system. It's important that you understand, you know what a FIFO system is and a one funnel system. Now, when you get into most of these opportunities, whether it be MLM, whether it be network marketing, whether it be online marketing, whether it be affiliate marketing, okay, you're given what's called a promotion URL. Okay, and what that is that's basically a capture page that you send people to with your name at the end of the promotional URL, and that takes them to your funnel. Okay, but let me tell you, the whole purpose of bringing people into the funnel is to get them in there and to help them and train them and help them go through the process of understanding the opportunity they're getting involved in and exactly how they're going to create real passive residual asset-driven income for the rest of their life. That's what it's about. So instead of everybody building their own funnel, getting their own auto response, okay, you'll do that down the road. But you'll do that after you understand the system. You'll do that after you're making a lot of money. And you'll do that after you have a lot of time to sit down and do more training and understand it. Right now, you're probably working a job, okay? You're probably got a lot of things going on in your life and you're saying, I don't have time to do all this stuff. And I agree with you 100%. There is no way or shape the average person is going to get involved in this, put all this extra time. Instead of spending more time with your family, you're going to spend more time away from your family. Instead of enjoying what you're doing, you're going to be totally frustrated because 90% of the time you do something because you're brand new and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to fail. And so this is going to become very, very, very uncomfortable for you. Okay, so the one funnel means that I take in all the names, I manage the process, I set up the organization, and the FIFO system is first in, first out. So that means when you sign up in the funnel, your name is going to go into the Impact 145-25-25 funnel, and every day there's going to be hundreds of people coming in because we're all going to be working together, okay? And this whole system is designed around everybody being successful financially, business-wise, and leadership-wise. You're going to go through a 6 to 9 month, maybe 12 months, depending upon how fast you learn, how much time you can invest, to where you're going to be making a substantial amount of money. And I'm going to show you how that's going to happen. But the way it works is instead of you creating all your own funnel and you capturing leads and you sending out autoresponder mails and you doing all this stuff, that's not teamwork. That's me telling me, I'm like you're like a franchise now, and I'm the franchise corporate, and I'm telling you what to do to make your franchise work. That's not really helping you. When people tell you all these things, but they really don't set it up so you're successful. And if they give you all the tools and everything, it doesn't matter what tools. If you don't know how to use the tools, if you don't have the time to set it up and to basically go through this every day, which I do, okay? I'm at a point where I can invest, every bit of time that I spend on Impact 14525 on building my organization, your organization, and hundreds of other people, because it's all basically put together, it's all organized, and it's all simplified. Okay, but you don't have those skills yet, and I'm not criticizing you, but it's a fact. So if I want you around a year from now, I've got to teach you, take you by the hand, and take you through the process. So it makes so much more sense, because 25 means this: 25, 25. 25 people out of the funnel are going to go directly to you. Okay? When you get your 25, your business stops growing wild. And then what you do is you start building each one of your 25 recruits, what we call them affiliate customers, and get them 25 apiece. And it all comes from the one funnel system. It doesn't come from all of the work you do. Now, as you get better and better, you're going to continue to add more people into this funnel. And I'll get down to step 6, 7, and 8 in other audios, so you can grow beyond that. But I'm going to take you to 25, and I'm going to help you take your group to 25. And I'll just throw out a carrot for you right now. When you do that, you'll be making $12,600 of monthly residual income. That's right. I didn't make a mistake. 12,600. So basically, you're going to have 25 on your front line, and each of your 25 are going to have 25 on their front line. And when you get 25, just 25 on your front line, you're going to be making $1,575. I'm going to show you that throughout the presentation. But I think it's important you understand. So we go to 6. The first process you're going to see is we're going to put 6 people into your frontline organization. And like I said, that's a break even for you, or not a break even, that's a profit for you, but it's a split 50-50 between you and me. And I get 50% because I'm helping you get your thing off the ground like that, day one, okay? And then you get 50%. So your investment now, month after month, forever, it's going to be covered, because you're only going to grow. You're not going to stay where you're at. You're going to continue to grow. And then once you continue to grow, you're going to help your people continue to grow. So you may stay at the 6 people for 30 days, okay? But you made a profit, and then you're going into your second month, and now you take the money from your profit and you invest it in your second month, which is the same amount, okay? And then we're going to help your people get 6 people. And then once they all get 6 people, they're profitable. So now we can come back to you, and we can start adding more on your front line until you get to 25. When you get to 25, we're going to stop. And then we're just going to focus 100%. Why are we doing that? Okay, there is a huge business reason why we're going to do that. Your 25 sets up your profitability capability. The 25 your people get, that sets up your stability for life. And as I go through the diagrams, you're going to see how this all develops and flows out. So it's not just a cockamamie idea or concept. It's truly what's going to keep people going month after month after month after month, because this is teaching you how to create cash flow. That's what the rich people know how to do. They know how to create cash flow, and they have to set up systems that create monthly cash flow over and over and over again for the rest of their life. When they become residual, and they happen automatically, they're no longer just residual cash flows. They're asset driven, because they will never stop coming in. And that's what I talk to people about. What I'm doing is building a business that creates passive, residual, asset-driven monthly income for the rest of your life. Now, there's a ton of information that we just went through in the last 10 or 15 minutes. And I got to tell you that this is the key to your success. It's not going out and selling products and selling products and selling products. It's about going out and touching people's life and teaching them how to build wealth in their life like you're building wealth in your life. And the whole thing is set up on moral and ethical and honest and truthful processes that help people. And so I'm going to teach you how to do that so you'll never, ever have to worry about finances again. So now let's go off of the screen share. Close the screen share. Stop the screen share. So I did that. So now we're back. So I'm going to end this hangout right now, and I'm going to see how it is, and I'll probably rebroadcast if it didn't come out. But this was a good practice for me, and it excites me. I just know that as I tell people more and more about this, there are going to be more and more people that are going to be excited. They're going to say, how do I get involved? Now, it's important that you understand you get involved with people who are truly going to take care of you. That doesn't mean I'm going to do all the work for you, because I'm going to tell you what you need to do, but I'm not going to walk away. I'm not going to say, oh, here it is, give you a video, give you a document, and walk away and say good luck and shake your hand. That's not how I do business. I'm going to create these videos, and I'm going to be sending these videos to you, to your prospects, to your leads, and they're all going to see the same thing. And we're all going to duplicate the same thing. There's absolutely no reason for anybody to invent the wheel. And then when you're making $12,600 a month, I'm going to teach you how to go off and do the same thing I'm doing with another group of people, and you're going to be able to double or triple your monthly income. Now, you can do this 2 times and quit. I mean, basically not do it anymore, because you will have taught other people how to do it. And your business is going to continue to grow because it's so easy to do, because it's all been set up and it's a canned system. I wouldn't say it's automated. I'm saying it's very, very simple to become involved in and keep it up. Because when you're doing it every day, it may take you 2 to 3 hours a day. That's it. Because there are a lot of the processes that are automated. So have a wonderful evening. God bless, and enjoy this video as many times as you want to, because it's on Google Hangouts, and it's in my Impact 145 Google area, and you'll be able to watch this over and over. So there's no rush. And one last thing, let me be very clear. I'm not going to pressure everybody to say, oh, this is the startup and you got to get in now. Hey, if it's not as good a year from now as it is right now, it's not good at all. Okay? Because let me explain to you, nothing is going to run out. Nothing is going to run out. This is set up so that more people can get in over and, or not over and over, but throughout time. Because more people are going to get into the work flow process. More people are going to find out that working a regular job isn't going to cut it for them. And there's always going to be people, once they know the truth and they can feel comfortable and secure, they're going to continue to get into the funnel. And there's no reason to make everybody create their own funnel. Maybe in 5 years from now, there'll be 1,000 of these one funnels, because we will have matured and everybody will understand that the mature business entrepreneur knows how to run this. So they're going to go and duplicate the one funnel system for their organization. And then people, as they mature, will go out and do the same thing. But it'll be a repeatable process, and the steps will happen the same way. The only thing that'll blow this up is for people who get greedy. And if people get greedy, I can tell you right now, their entire business could just collapse and fall apart. And it's because this is set up to help thousands and millions of people. It's not set up for 1 or 2 people to get so rich and everybody gets nothing. So have a great evening. Talk to you later. God bless.